Brighton obviously had a lot of chances. I think they hit the woodwork 5 times. Was that a bit of a let-off in many ways today?
I think so, yeah. We've got to be honest enough to say that they created the most chances, probably 50-50-ish possession, I don't know. But they had loads of shots. That's one thing. You don't count shots in that respect, but they had big chances. And that's not you want to so we need to stop the feedback there. But we need to improve a lot in the weeks coming forward.
Thank you.
Ollie, the first half performance presumably wasn't the improvement you were looking for. Did you see enough in the second half to feel, particularly the spirit, that there is a considerable improvement happening?
The spirit and the character of the boys, I don't question at all, because we see them every day. The spirit is there. The sharpness and the fitness might not be there, and the form, but it's going to come. We've got 3-4 weeks catch up to do to a few teams, and the more games we'll play, the more 90 minutes the lads get, we will be better and better and sharper.
Ollie, how's Paul Pogba doing, given that that's twice he's come off around the 60-minute mark? Is he still struggling to get back to fitness from having COVID?
Yeah, he missed a lot of the pre-season because of his illness. So he didn't. He's not had internationals or the friendly against Villa. So of course the 65 minutes he's had will help him along, and he'll just get better and better.
Ollie, obviously last week after the Palace game, the defence, particularly Victor, came in for a serious amount of criticism. As you well know from your time at United, what one defeat constitutes a national crisis. Yeah. Obviously, the defence kind of shipped quite a lot of chances today. Is that a concern for you? And will it mean any kind of activity in the transfer window to try to plug that gap?
When you concede chances and you concede goals, there's 2 different things you can look at. Is the team shape, or is there any individual mistakes? For me, we're not in our best shape or form. Our shape isn't there. We're not sharp enough to get out to stop crosses or to follow the runs. So we're a little bit behind. So that's more the structural mistakes than individual mistakes, and I thought Victor did well today, if you were saying that.
Yeah, and also just in the transfer window, is the defence is an area of where you might look to strengthen, or not really?
Well, we've got many defenders here, and Eric I put him on to bolster the defence following the runs of Trossard and Mopai, and so for me, we've got enough good centre-backs here at the moment.
Ollie, what did you make of Marcus's game today? I mean, obviously he's had a bit of stick this week about his form, and it was a really good goal, I thought.
Yeah, he was getting better and better. I had a little bit of go at him half-time or just halfway through the first half for a tackle that he evaded. But I think his reaction, I think his sharpness is getting better. He's more direct. You can see his confidence is getting there. A great goal, an absolute great run, and great finish for the one who was disallowed as well. And I think Marcus will really kick on this season.
I just want a quick note about Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Brighton seemed to direct a lot of crosses in towards the back post, into some space behind him. Does it worry you at all that teams seem to be targeting that right-hand side at all? Yeah,
we've got our team shape, of course, and we don't stop enough crosses down that left-hand side, and we allow too many crosses in. That's it's also down to the team shape here and the sharpness. So for me, we need to work more from the front to stop crosses, or from the sides. And yes, Aaron is improving as a defender, and is one of the best one-against-one. He's practicing defending back stick. He's a joy to work with. He wants to learn, so he'll improve. And of course, the chance towards the end there, he'll also need help from other players back stick.
That strength on the 1v1 from Wan-Bissaka, do you feel as if teams might try and use that against him by doubling up on him by any chance?
Yeah, and they might just play on the other side and get crosses in instead as well. So of course, every player in this league has got strengths and weaknesses, and we all know Aaron's strength. And but one of his strengths as well is that he wants to learn and he wants to improve.
Oh, hi, Ollie. Can I just what you made of Brighton's style of play under Graham Potter, and how much you feel as though they've improved since the last time you played them and comfortably beat them 3-0 last season?
Yeah, you can say we comfortably beat them after the restart, because we were 3-0 up after a while. But they created big chances in that game as well, but more so after the 3-0. So for me, Graham is one I've followed from when he was at Östersund. Took him all the way and improved and went to beat Arsenal at Emirates. Of course, that's a massive achievement for a coach to go to the 4th or 5th division in Sweden and do that. And you can see his principles. He trusts his players. So for me, every game when we play against Brighton, you have to prepare really well for.
Hi, Ollie. Yeah, so were you surprised today by kind of Brighton's intensity, and were you expecting them to have that many shots? Do you think it came as a surprise to your players and how they kind of responded to it?
Not at all. We mentioned, or we've told the players that Brighton are one of the teams in the league with the best physical stats, and so we knew we had to dig in, we had to work hard, we had to work for 90 minutes, and we know we're not at our peak with sharpness and fitness because of the late pre-season and the long season that we had in Europe. So we had prepared for that, and but you can see towards the end they had more steam than us. But then again, we had enough in the tank to create a reaction to the equalisers. That was very pleasing.
You must be pleased with the reaction, obviously, to both the first goal and their second goal. That must be a positive thing for you.
Oh, big plus. And the team spirit and character of the boys, I don't doubt or put that in doubt at all. And sometimes, though, these games when you travel down to the coast, it's an early kick-off. You don't get started. And we didn't until they scored. And that was the kick up the backside we needed. And we played well after they scored the first. Good reaction. And then towards the end, great reaction. But we tired towards the end. So that was the reason that they pegged us back the last 10 minutes or 15 minutes.